what's the hardest part about working with models? And then who do you feel is better to work with? Either experienced models or first time models?
Got it. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the hardest thing when it comes to working with models is like they have that ego. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, or either they don't have an ego and they have like a bunch of insecurities. Like for example, when I was doing bodybuilding competitions, like literally everybody on stage, 6-packs, ripped, swole, but 99.9 of those people have body dysmorphia. And they're looking at them like, how can you have body dysmorphia when you literally look like a chiseled god? And it's just like the reason why people get into it is to try to make themselves feel better. And it's like they're always, trying to chase behind making themselves feel good. And I think that's sometimes why models get into it. And then it's just like when they do have that image problem or that image issue, or they don't understand possibly how they look to others, because everybody else is going to see them as beautiful. Ooh. Everybody else is going to see that they pose, but to them in their mind, it's like you can never appease them. Like you'll literally take your camera and be like, all right, here you go, these pictures are dope, and we know that they're dope, and they're just like, I don't like this, I don't like that. And it's just like, are we looking at the same picture? Like, nope. Are we looking at the same? We cannot physically be looking at the same picture.
Nope.
And I think that's what gets hard. But not everybody's like that. So that goes into my second point, where you asked, do I like working with experienced or non-experienced? I like working with newer models and building them up, and we grow together. And like I see them grow. I see them get better. I see them become professional models. I see them become like experienced models, because by the time they're experienced, like they already know how I roll. Like we've done shoots together, and I know that our experience is always going to be better. And like I think at the core of who I am, my purpose in life is to teach people. That's why I teach now. So it's like I enjoy that, man. Like I enjoy being able to help models grow and teach them different things about posing, teach them different things about style, knowing the ins and outs of what to look for in a good photographer, a bad photographer, a creepy photographer, a cool photographer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
keep it real. Keep it real.
You do, because
they out there. I'm sorry.
There's photographers and there's dudes with cameras.
That's right.
So it's just like,
no, that's right.
Yeah. So I think initially I like working with newer models that are trying to grow, and I see that they're ambitious about it. And then like after a while, working with them after they've become seasoned. Because like I just feel with seasoned models, it's hit or miss. You're gonna get the people with the image issues, or you're gonna get the people with big egos, or maybe get very, very lucky, very, very, very lucky, and find somebody that has neither one of those things. That's just a great person to work with, where you just show up and push a button.
Facts. I like it. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I love working with first time models. I like people who haven't done most of my models who I shoot. I just been shooting with them for a long time, but when I first started working with them, most of them didn't know like a lot. They have just grown like almost all of my models. Like I remember the first time I shot with Sarah. I remember the first time I shot with Talia. I remember the first time I shot with Veri. I remember our first shoots, and I was just like, look, we gonna get through it. And then after that, like once we just kept shooting, and they kept understanding, my posing techniques and my posing etiquette, and their character and how to bring themselves into the picture and how to captivate, however I'm telling them to pose, and posing from head to toe, and it's just not in your face and your shoulder, like just using your entire over, shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot. And it just got to the point now, like they come on set, they all like, it's wonderful just seeing it now. And some of my models won't even shoot with other people. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. I was like, well, you got to go out and experience. But on the other flip side of that, I also like shooting with experience or people who have been taking pictures for a long time also, or experienced models also, because they are used to one thing also, or they've been used to shooting with all these other people until they shoot with me or until they shoot with somebody like me, and then it's like, well, damn, I've been doing this all wrong. Like,
you got those too.
So yeah, you got those too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I like shoot with both of them because I like them. I love training and I love teaching, especially models. It's the same way I'll teach photographers. I love teaching models also, but those experienced ones or those ones who feel like they've been out there for a while, all right, well, I'm gonna see how much you know as an actual model, you know. Hey, you made it. Now, want to join the Underexposed family? Become an official member right now by hitting that subscribe button, because you never know who I'm gonna have on this show. Well, we talk about everything photography. So what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. I mean, where else you gonna find a photography channel this exciting? So, let's go. You just never know. Might even be talking about you next time.
Hey, yo, Brandon, what's poppin', boy? Underexposed podcast. Stay tuned, you heard? We outside with it, you heard? I'm a dog with this photography.